Sir, vanakkam.
Vanakkam, sir.
Coming to translation, so in the recent years we have achieved translated more than 100 books into South Indian languages, English as well as foreign languages also. What is your opinion about the recent initiative of the Tamil Nadu government, sir?
Somehow Tamil Nadu, being a kind of a knowledge-driven society, has always taken a lead in setting the trend. So I think that Tamil Nadu was the first state to enact a Public Library Act.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When we were doing the similar act in 2002 in Odisha, yes, I was following the Tamil Nadu pattern, 1948.
Immediately after the independence.
Immediately after independence. So I'm surprised. Now recently I came to know that more than 4,000 public library and each library having 40,000, 50,000 number of books are there. Sir. It is all something unthinkable.
Yes, sir.
And I would like to rather place that on record. Yes, and because that's an environment, the reading environment. Apart from the kind of book fair at the state level, the district level book fair is something very amazing one, which the other states are looking at it. Yes. So in that context, I would like to see that I am not particularly surprised that Tamil Nadu has taken a lead in creating a kind of a model, whereby kind of a B2B kind of a model, where bringing the writers, publishers, and then kind of literary agent. These are the new terminologies, at least in the local or the regional or the our national context we are hearing. Tamil Nadu government has taken initiative to translate many Tamil works into say other languages of India and the international languages and English. This is very, very important, because to extent I can say that this has been one of the grievances I had felt within myself. That means why people are not aware of our literature, why they are not aware of it. And second thing, right now we are moving towards a kind of a knowledge common kind of thing. That means in a particular domain, knowledge can come from anywhere. So there is something to be learned from everybody. So if that is the case, that specialized knowledge, and then which is keeping it trend with the what is happening elsewhere. So that's being brought to the Tamil readers, and then Tamil literature and other works taken to other language is a phenomenal initiative.
Sir, you were one of the important and the most revered civil servant in India who conducted so many elections and disaster management and all. Apart from that, your passion is Indus Valley research. After putting your strong efforts 30 years, you brought out your book Journey of Civilization in English. Then it was subsequently brought in Tamil also, was released by your Honorable Chief Minister. Now Textbook Corporation is translating it into Hindi language also, and it will go to other languages also soon, in South Indian languages and foreign languages too, I wish. It is getting wide attention not only in India, in USA and Tamils, wherever in other foreign countries. Getting the being a research book, generally it will be read by the scholars only. But amazingly that your book is getting wider attention among the common readers also. How will you see this?
Very happy, and also feeling the fulfillment. Because that normally people, you're all familiar with the need hierarchy. People normally we work for our own existence and life, day-to-day life and all. So I have been that way. The life has afforded me being a Tamil student. Even today I am maintaining my identity only as a Tamil student. Purposely I didn't study anything else. BA Tamil literature, MA studied Tamil literature and nothing else. I wrote civil service in Tamil language and made it
first Tamil graduate to clear the
so I wanted my life to be a kind of narrative. So probably I made a script for myself, and then I purposely avoided the other opportunity to do international some kind of degree and public policy, finance and all. So in the job, disaster management, election management, I have been the finance for many number of years, finance secretary, development commissioner. These are all specialized area. So people used to say that go to London School of Economics, and I avoided it because that I know that my script and my narrative is to prove to the world that a Tamil student can do this. So that's nowadays I write my book in English, I translate myself in Tamil. So this is one side. Coming to the journey of a civilization, I must confess that it's a kind of my own life's journey, and it's a parallel to that. Sometimes I feel that I have lived the multiple existence, like a minimum 2 existence. That means one kind of existence as a civil servant, and there you focus in your study, then you neglect your job, then again you are that's not fair. So then I do my job only, I am not pursuing my passion. I am not doing justice to myself. So I try to balance both. Okay. In the process, actually, I was carrying my study wherever my job was taking. Okay. So that means it was traveling with me parallelly. That's the reason I gave this name also, Journey of a Civilization. Okay. In a way, I am from Vaigai riverside, Madurai, probed the Indus, again came back to Kiladi. Yes, in a way, it's my own personal journey as well as a journey of a civilization. The route I took is that I written a book also, Tamil Nedunjalai. Yes, to say it's a Tamil highway.
Rama is on...
it's a Tamil highway.
Yes, sir.
That means the only highway I have traveled and reached all the continent and nearly about 45 countries. Yes, and almost all the districts of the country except maybe 15-16 districts is all possible because of the Tamil. Yes, for me, this book is, you call it a magnum opus. I don't know, but it's my life's call. Yes, I personally feel I wanted to pursue something which is much larger than my life. That goal and purpose which I am pursuing has to be and must be larger than myself. Okay. And larger than my life. So I will feel if I am not doing, somebody else must do that. Okay. So I felt that there was a greater opportunity in my educational background, my occupational professional background. That means I Tamil student, studied Sangam literature thoroughly, and getting into IAS and getting posted outside Tamil Nadu and working among the Dravidian tribals. So that means when this is going to happen next? Okay. I mean, when I say another Tamil student is going to get into the civil services, when he is going to get out of Tamil Nadu and work elsewhere, then whether we will have a interest in anthropology, in this kind of thing. So I thought that probably this combination, I myself felt that it will happen once in a while. Okay. So then because without taking a chance, I took it on myself, and I am so happy about it now. And particularly I am thankful to Tamil Nadu government. The way I must tell that the book, we brought it out in English in 2019. After that, Honorable Chief Minister gave this book to whomsoever he met, whether he while meeting President, while meeting Prime Minister, and going to attend the swearing-in ceremony in Karnataka, any ambassador coming to meet, or the justices, honorable justices of the court. So that means in the process what happened, people, before that also this book had gone abroad in different places. But then that means
hard sell in Amazon also.
And then absolutely, there is no book available in Amazon and thing and all. Very good review. Harappa.com, Omar Khan, Tony Joseph, and many good reviews came. So all put together is being actually celebrated by Tamil people. And that's what actually is overwhelming me. Because I also didn't expect. When I wrote this book in 3.3 kilo weight, and then such a huge one, and then it's not, I must say that though it's a little cost price only, still not affordable to many people. We were worried about that, but we wanted the quality to be very international class. All put together, when this book came, I was thinking maximum this should be put in the almirahs and the library. Somebody after my life, or somebody in future, somebody will read about Tamil civilization and all, they will refer to this. I never expected this to be a kind of a common reading. I don't know how many people have fully read. Many people have fully read and come back to me. But even otherwise also they are holding it, and they say that they hand over to their next generation, newborn child. I am getting overwhelmed. Even when I go to the different airports, actually people identify, come there, and they also make a quote from this book. Definitely. The Sindhuveli Vittayidam, Sangai Ilakyam Thottayidam. These are the thing when they take a selfie and make it. I myself, when I recently went to America and different cities in Fetna and other places, even Canada, I went to receive the Yale Award. But the kind of interest shown by the diaspora, the people living all over the world, I think probably it is in I think we are genetically engineered that way. That means we are somewhere, we have a huge grievance. That's what I feel, that if we are not celebrated enough, to the extent we as a civilization, we as a culture, we as the owners of a literature are celebrated enough. So probably this book is echoing that sentiment. That's what people are catching.
Now it is synchronizing with the centenary celebration of Indus Valley civilization.
That's what. Actually, I would say that it's a falling in, the pieces are falling in place. That means it's all actually, it happened.
Yes, sir.
We brought out the book with the 2019. Honorable Chief Minister released the Tamil in 2023. Books are getting sold out. And then again the 2024 John Marshall announcement of centenary of the Indus Valley Civilization.
Yes, sir.
Many things are happening.
Yes,
I think through Thiruvalluvar's statue 25, 2 days back I was
Yes,
there in
sir.
Kanyakumari.
Yes, sir.
Sometime more and more I am getting overwhelmed. All these things are happening. This is what precisely me as a Tamil student and personally as an individual and as a citizen, this is what we were dreaming for.
For the younger generation, you are an icon, particularly introducing the ancient literature in a lighter way, particularly Sangam literature, or let it be the third part of the Tirukural, that but through your poems and whatever, the continuous communication through modern media, particularly internet, WhatsApp, whatever the media, Facebook. Yeah. Yes. We cannot, as a multitasking personality, you will be the same Balakrishnan or different Balakrishnan. Somebody will get confused. So how it is possible?
These questions have been repeatedly asked, even at home, multiple personalities type of thing. It's not a disorder, I am totally in order. I consider that to be a great blessing. I think that I am a little more maximalist. When I try to keep my personal requirement as a minimal level, when I try to keep my output and what I bring out of my life, I try to maximize. So I try to take a maximum out of me. I put a greater task for myself and I enjoy. Actually, people will wonder, even when we did it in 2000, you were comparing that program in Nattukural in 2016,
yes,
November. When somebody was coming and asking me, this is a 7 songs based on the Kamathupal,
yes,
written in the lyrics format, very nice and all. So in Orissa, there is another, your name only, Balakrishnan is there. He is doing a study in Indus. One person was seriously asking, do you know him and all? So I had to explain to him that I know that is me only. So I was really, because he didn't expect that Indus scholar to write these lyrics.
Yes, sir.
So then I really like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because I want to give that jerk.
Yes, sir.
Because I am against the stereotype.
Yes, sir. I too remember that when poet lyricist Vairamuthu was in the function, he gave a recommendation to the government. Government should increase the retirement age of civil servants to 70. Otherwise, Balakrishnan will come as a competition to lyricists.
I have an interest in cinema, lyrics and kind of thing. So then I have a multiple kind of thing. I try to maximize the output. I am not actually suffering from any kind of limitations of the stereotyping. Saravanan, I feel that we all get into kind of self-created, what you call the prison of imagery.
Yes,
prison of image.
Yes,
that means you stereotype.
Yes,
so that means an IAS officer has to be like this. So he has to look like this, he has to walk like this.
Yes,
a professor has to be like that. So a research scholar has to be like this. So like that we created a stereotyping. So then after that we try to live our life to fit into that imagery.
Yes.
But I am not. Because I would like to break that stereotype at every possible level. Okay. So because even in civil service, because I wanted to break that particular thing, being a Tamil student, I can make that. Okay. So there's only exam I wrote. Okay. And then after coming to service also, I wanted to make a statement. I repeatedly told even the leaders in my own governance in Orissa that I consider the civil servants, yes, IAS officer to be what you call the selected leaders. Okay. Or the thought leaders. Okay. That means the democracy, their elected leaders are there. Okay. There are some people who are selected to a leadership position, which I consider, I am a proud IAS officer. I consider my service to be one of the greatest service. Okay. And then I feel proud and I try to implement my own ideologies and what I consider. Okay. So that means it's synced with the priorities of a democracy. Okay. For example, my literature taught me, Sangam literature taught me to represent the people in margin, Vilimbinilai thing and all. Okay. So you talk about the Pasipini Maruthuvam. Yes, so like then when my own work is working towards the last man in the last mile, people in the margin. So that means I am implementing what I studied. Yes, so I had an opportunity to implement what I studied, to enact policies and provide finance for it. I am also writing what I liked. Yes, so that way I have been able to do this particular multitasking. Yes. I sleep very little. That's one problem, but I don't miss that, because that somehow my body is tuned to that. And more importantly, if you are looking at it in a sequential manner, even I consider the time management. People repeatedly ask me a question, balancing the work-life balance and all. Okay, for me the life has become work, work has become life, and then but I never failed in my own duty, my own domestic duties, as a father, as an husband, as a son. I consider to a greater satisfaction I have done as an officer. But this is possible not in a sequential manner. People say that when do you write, when do you research, when do you work, and they are asking. I do all these things simultaneously. I will be doing my job, but then poetry will be running into my head. So it only takes when I'm in the car, I am typing my poetry.
The lift and also you used to type. While coming down the lift.
Coming with the lift also, I'll be writing my poetry. I don't even read again. Then purposely you asked the question about why I always highlight the Thiruvalluvar's Inbatupal. I take an oath. Because again breaking the stereotype. Everybody talks about Thiruvalluvar, they're trying to what you call a god out of him, which I refuse. Because he is a great human being, he is a great scholar, and above all he is a great poet. So that means the Aram, Porul, Inbam, that three-way division only makes the uniqueness of the Tamil. So then why do we avoid that Inbathupal? The same Thiruvalluvar is written. People behave as if this is written by somebody, that is written by somebody else. So we are giving a greater opportunity to paint Valluvar in a different color. But then I must confess that I am into politics. I am into cultural politics. I am not into electoral politics. I speak a Panbatu Arasiyal. So I consider I can speak my cultural politics associated with the Thirukural only by singing the song of Inbathupal, writing poetry about Inbathupal. Because there are enough people who write about Arathupal and Porthupal. Similarly, when it comes to Sangam literature, you mentioned about it. How I connect that with the younger generation, I consider Sangam literature itself, written 2000 years back, 2000. The very fact that we are able to Yadum Ure Yavarum Keli, Sembula Pale Nir Pola, these are the very easy to understand lines, still survive. We are able to understand as such. But there are some poems which is difficult to understand. But many often I feel that the commentators, they have done a great service to Tamil, because they have done a great job to write about Ilakkana Kuripu and all. But today we are living in a society where the attention, that means they cannot concentrate more than 2 minutes or 5 minutes, 3 minutes. We are in international internet age now. So around this time, nobody is going to read the commentators. Many times I feel Thirukural is made more complicated when I read with the commentary. If I read Thirukural directly, he is speaking to me directly. I understand him directly the way I want to understand. The moment I read a complicated commentary, I get confused. The same thing happened in the Sangam literature.
Even it's in poetry form, it is easy understandable. In the prose form, it is
it's actually threatening me. So I felt that the only way to bring Sangam literature to close to the people, speak in their language. So that is the only way. I am not a commentator. I am not a Uray Asiriyar. I understand Thirukural and Sangailakyam. The way I speak in street, the way I speak to the common man, in my day-to-day language. So even in literary forums, I suddenly get a Madurai slang. Then because I like Vadivel comedy, then I put that in the context. So I will draw a parallel with the Irvathimunam Puligesi and write Thirukural. So that way I really enjoy. Actually, first thing is make me happy.
That has to be made as a book, sir. Satirical comments on things based on Thirukural, basing the MC Arasan, Irvathimunam Puligesi. That's yet to be made as a book. Yes, sir. You have to bring it out, sir. Sir, this is my last question. You have created many terminologies, not only in Tamil and in English also. Particularly in your poems and all, you have created many unique terminology like Yamal, Angutti Mohini, like that many unique terminologies, even appreciated by leading writers and scholars, even poets also. And in the same way in English also, in your research, you have created many unique terminologies like Thravidian red, pot root, like that.
Maybe rainforest.
Rainforest, the Indian culture. So, I think this is possible because you are a literature student. What do you think so, sir?
I think so. Because actually I write that kavidai odikonde irukum. Somewhere I find myself, even my prose people say, there is a kind of influence of a little poetic format.
Okay.
So I write simple prose, but then there is an influence of poetry.
Okay.
Because even there is a Osai, I am still
Okay.
a little bit of addicted to that.
Okay.
So that way I am basically my literature background has been helpful to me not only for what I write.
Okay.
It has been responsible for what I did
Okay.
as an officer also. You won't believe it. Many times I will study Mangudi Kilar, then Varagwe Tinaye Avare Kol, so Innan Gilavum, so that he talks about Sirudhaniyangal, millet.
Millets.
So then that song only will make me to think about the millet mission in Odisha.
Odisha.
That
Then it was come to India also.
Then it became the national year of millet they celebrated. Then it became international.
Yes, sir.
So international year of millet celebrated at the. So imagine one Purananur song, one Tamil student getting into civil service, going to IAS and then working among the tribals. The tribal food is kelvarage and varage thing. So you remember that song and come out with a special scheme noticed by Government of India and national celebrate. It became an international thing.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Then also you created one terminology, scheduled crops.
Scheduled crops. So that was even I did it in 1988.
Yes, sir.
I had gone to Institute of Tata Institute of Social Sciences in Bombay. Director of the Lal Bahadur Shastri Academy. He had come. When we were celebrating, I was making a presentation because our investment on the crop. We do a lot of investment on rice.
Okay.
There is a International Rice Research Institute in Manila,
Yes, sir.
Indian Rice Research Institute in Cuttack.
Yes,
So that means in our universities also there is a lot of focus on rice.
Yes, sir.
Okay, again after Norman Borlaug,
Yes, sir.
so there is a huge focus on the wheat. So green revolution and all. There is a white revolution. So then investment on the cash crop. The Coimbatore Agriculture University focusing on sunflower, this one, and the cotton, sugar cane, lot of research. But I was wondering how much amount has been invested in the research.
Yes,
So on the how much investment made. Is there any minimum price support given to the minor millets? These are the thing was bothering us. So that's how we gave a minimum buyback arrangement for the millet in Odisha, and we gave a ragi laddu in the Anganwadi centers and schools. So that way I was doing what I studied, then I wrote based on what I read. I am so happy.
Yes, sir. Sir, thanks a lot for sparing your time
Thank you
and giving this nice interview.
Thank you.
It will be eye-opener to the foreign scholars and publishers who are coming and taking up.
Thank you, Saravanan, for you also. You've been pursuing and also one of the reasons for my continuous writing.
Yes, sir,
I know that how much you have personally influenced my indulgence in Tamil, and though we were in a different places.
Yes, sir.
So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.